I am doing and to be a bit transparent. No, I will not divulge exactly what I'm doing. I'm also a bit of a privacy nut. But I do want to convey to you that this, I think, is urgent, but I also want to give you the resources so that you can make intelligent decisions. So, let me say this plainly, as plainly as I can, and I'm not trying to insult anybody, but when you're faced with monumental decisions like this, because literally what I'm saying is I'm moving everything out of US dollars, and Sarah said it today, she says, honey, that kind of scares me because you're just used to talking about things in dollars and you're talking about a big change. Listen, folks, I understand that. I know that. That doesn't mean you can't that doesn't mean that you stop taking action. Okay? Do something. Get educated. It doesn't mean that you have to go and transfer, every last penny you have into some other nation's currency or bonds or something else, but at least get the information. Okay, don't sit back and push it off to another day. It's so easy to do that. And again, I'm just trying to be direct with you. I'm not trying to talk down to you or patronize you. But for most of us, what's going on in our lives is simply a reflection of putting stuff off. I used to be a competitive bodybuilder. I've gained a lot of weight. I've become very unhealthy. My appendix blew up last year. I was almost dead at a very young age because of the health choices that I made. And for all intents and purposes, they did sneak up on me. It was years and years of overwork and lack of focus on nutrition and nearly no exercise. And as my wife said, I became sedentary. So I went from the extreme of world-class athlete, special forces type of guy to sedentary, all right, over a 5 or 6 year period of time. And so it can happen. The complacency can happen. It can be easy to just say, I'll let the mutual fund guys take care of that. I'll let the financial planner take care of that. Listen, the wealthy don't do that. Okay, one of the things we talked about in Orlando, this was at some dinners that I gave. I wanted to get some feedback about the way I've seen the wealthy act, and actually the term "way of the wealthy" is something that I made up, and Sean actually on the staff said, hey, that's really catchy, you ought to use that, because it describes what the wealthy people do. Don't fall asleep, folks. Now is not the time to fall asleep. And I see that one of the best things that I can do for you is at least be a goad, that sort of ranting voice, the crazy guy on your computer that's talking about all of this stuff. So I'm going to make sure you have the resources, you have the information, and I just pray to God that you do something with it. The last thing that we can do is hope that the powers that be, or that the guys on CNBC are going to somehow give us the real picture and take care of us. It didn't happen in 29. It didn't happen in 45. It didn't happen in the 60s. It didn't happen in the 70s. It didn't happen in the 90s. It didn't happen in the 2000s. What makes you think it's going to happen again? They're going to somehow come in and tell you the real deal in 2008. They're just not going to do it, folks. So, enough of the soapbox, enough of the rant. Let's talk about the market here. British pound trading into a compression pattern. There it is. Compression simply means we can expect a big move one way or the other. It would be nice if we could predict the market. Any person that tells you they can predict the market with 100% accuracy is just a bald-faced liar. Give me their phone number and I'll tell them that to their face. There's just no way to predict with absolute certainty where the market is going to go.